In this video we're going to be taking the New Balance SC Trainer 2 to a race. What is up everybody and welcome to FORDY Runs and one of our race reviews of the shoes that we are testing out on the channel. And yes, today we are taking the SC Trainer from New Balance, the SC Trainer 2 from New Balance, along to a 10-mile race. Okay, right, so if you didn't know, if you've been living in a garage, I'm doing the New York City Marathon with the guys from Believe in the Run. Make sure you subscribe to their YouTube channel, and the guys at New Balance. And they were kind enough to do me a kit drop for my training, and one of the shoes that came along was the SC Trainer 2. Now this is one of those super trainers. We've got a big fashion going on at the moment where all the manufacturers are making these super trainers, where you're getting the sort of technology from the, let's call them elite shoes, and we're mixing them up with a bit of daily trainer. One of my favourites is the SC Trainer 2. I really like this shoe. We've got fuel cell midsole in the shoe. We've got the energy arc, see the plate underneath there. We've got a nice wider platform versus the previous version, and they've reduced the stack, which makes the shoe, for me, functionable. We've got a nice daily trainer feeling upper. It's super comfortable, gusseted tongue, great lockdown. Got to watch your sizing a little bit on the shoe. I'm probably about 9.65 in it. This is UK 9.5. And what else do you need to know? I think that's probably about it. Oh, it's 40 mil of stack, by the way. Yeah, that's probably about, $180. Okay, so how this video is going to work, I quickly wanted to do the stats and features, but basically, I think this shoe should be able to be used in training and race day. That's the point of these super trainers, in my mind. I think you should be able to train in these, whatever distance, long run, whatever, and then go and put a race through them. If you're training in, or if you're in a training block, you can have races, hopefully, in that training block, and I think these shoes could be used for that. So I've got a local 10-mile race that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be cool because it's not a brilliant surface as well we're going to be running on. Some of it's a little bit, I would say, almost trailing. So we're really going to test out the stability of the shoe, but also the speed of the shoe, because we're not going to hang around. We're going to be trying to break Ben for the third time this year. So let's pick up the action over at the race, and then at the end of the video I'll give you that feedback and let you know how the shoe performed. I've got high hopes for it, and which is why I'm wearing it. So let's head over to the race. Welcome to wear, and look, strapped on and ready to go. Just get my race done, and then we've got 10 miles till we start here, and then we're out all the way down the river. It's a cracking course, but it's a tough course, this one. It's a bit of a breaker. You've got 3 monster hills, and it's, as I said, like in the start of the video, it's not road service. A lot of it's, I would say, it's not trail, but it's a little bit, well, it's the river. So anyway, we'll find out. We'll give these guys a good test today. So let's check in when we get back after the race, and I'll let you know how it got on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, come on, buddy boy. 6.5 minute miles. Okay guys, we are back. Let me just shut this drawer, and shower changed and ready to go. So scores on the doors, a 1:17.33, which I'll take. I'm not sure, I think that might even be a 10-mile PB for me. So that's a fab race. Actually, let me just adjust the camera. Fab race up in Ware. Up? It's only like 5 minutes up the road. But anyway, it was a good race. Very well put on by the guys at Ware Joggers. And like I said, 1:17.33, which I think is a 10-mile PB. So how did the shoe get on? Well, right, so I'm going to give the shoe some credit, actually, because that was a difficult terrain to run on. Hopefully you saw in the videos, we had potholes, we had lumps and bumps, we had rocks. It was kind of trail, we had grass, we had tarmac, we had literally everything. And for a shoe that's 40 mil in stack, which has been criticised, including myself in the past, for being unstable, the shoe performed really well. I was running along at sort of 7:30, 7:45. I dipped a little bit into 7s, but effectively we was in that sort of 7:45 range, and the shoe was fantastic. You've got to remember that I'm going to be running 8-minute miles, hopefully, in the New York City Marathon, and the shoe was fantastic at that pace as well. We did a little bit there. But yeah, I think just the biggest compliment today for the way it held up with what I gave and threw at it today, because there's not easy conditions, and people were running in trail shoes today. But the fuel cell did really, really well. I felt the propulsion from the energy arc. Oh, this has got a thing stuck in it. Let me get the other one. But I felt the propulsion from the Energy Arc. The shoe wasn't hot. It was a warm day today, and the shoe wasn't overly hot. There was plenty of traction from the outsole. It laced down real nice, and I had no complaints. Obviously, the shoe, like I said in the first video, you've got to watch your sizing. I'm about 9.65 in these. But in terms of the heat spots or anything like that, I had none of that. It really, really did well. And I think really what I hopefully proved to myself today is that I'm really comfortable running this through my marathon training block. And this is a shoe that I think if you're looking at super trainers, you've got sort of the Boston 12, which is the best super shoe for like daily trainer. If you was looking for like a really daily trainer focused shoe, then you've got like the Magic Speed 3 up here, which is much more of a race focused shoe. Then you've got like this that sits in the middle, and this is a shoe that you can literally take through everything, and it is that competitor to the Speed 3 from Saucony, but I think actually this is probably more marathon tuned than the Saucony Speed 3, which is a bold claim, but I do think this is a shoe that really could propel you to amazing things in the marathon distance, because of the confidence that you'll get from running in it. Yes, it's soft. Yes, it is marginally unstable in places, but the stuff I ran on today, it was absolutely brilliant in those conditions. And you'll be able to do in your marathon training, easy work in it. You'll be then able to do the quicker stuff, your tempo work. You'll be able to do those long runs with some goal pacing, and then you'll be able to do those big 20-mile runs, and then put it into race day and have the confidence to run it in race day, and it will do very, very well on race day. So I think this is a very good shoe, people. Really good shoe. I've got to give a shout out to the guys at New Balance for sending me this. Obviously, if you're new around here, I'm doing New York City Marathon with the guys that believe in the run. Make sure you subscribe to them and New Balance. So the shoe was gifted to me, but they never asked me to review it. But I was always going to do that, wasn't I? But yeah, I just think that this is set up so well. So maybe you've got a London place, maybe you've got, I don't know, a Chicago place, and you're looking for a trainer to take you all the way through. Yes, it's a load of money, okay? I get that. And if you're not looking for a plated shoe, then go for the Super Blast, because it's the same price. But this is a shoe that I think if you invest that money in, it will be able to do the whole thing for you. That's the thing with this shoe. It's one of those that you can literally just buy this and you can do all your training in it and race day. So I think you will get, and don't shoot me for this, value for money out of it. £210 is a lot of money. £210 is a lot of money. Nobody, or not a lot of people at the moment have got that. But if you're taking, you're running to another level maybe, and you want to invest in a pair of shoes, but you don't want an Alpha Fly or a Vapor Fly or whatever it is, then this is a shoe, as I said, again, that you can take, from those easy runs all the way through to race day. And I think that's where its sweet spot is. It is that sort of complete shoe for your marathon training. So there we go, and I'm looking forward to getting more miles on these through marathon training. Really excited to see what we could do on this. If you said to me today, FORDY, you've got to run a marathon, I would put these on and run the marathon in them. That's how much confidence I've got in the shoe at the moment. But I'm looking forward to getting more training runs in these and doing some awesome stuff in this shoe. So there we go, people. I don't think I can give it any more sort of love than I have. Let me know in the comments whether you paid up that £210 and you got yourself a pair. How have you been getting on with them? Let me know in the comments. But that's it from me, guys. Thanks very much for sticking around to the end of the video. I'll catch you later.